Good evening, everybody. Hammond City Council is now in session. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing. Councilwoman Vanez.
Dear God, as we come together today, we give you thanks for the good gifts you have given us. We ask for your guidance as we conduct the business at hand, and we pray for your love to live among us. Amen.
Carmen, roll call.
Markovich.
Here.
Spitali. Vanez.
Here.
Kalwinski.
Here.
Ulacki.
Here.
Higgs. Emerson.
Here.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Here. Moving on to reading of minutes.
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Markovich.
make a motion, put the minutes on file.
Second. Motion by Councilman Markovich, second by Councilman Kowinski. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes pass. Moving on to approval of claims.
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Markovich.
move for approval of claims May 6, 2015 through May 15, 2015 for council meeting May 21, 2015. Beginning with claims dated 5/11/15 and ending with claims dated 5/15/15, claim number 2832 through claim number 2977 for a total of $1,037,334.71. I so move.
Second. Motion by Councilman Markovich. Who was the second by? Councilman Kowinski. Is there any discussion on the claims? Any discussion on the claims? Carmen, roll call vote on the claims.
Markovich.
Yes.
Spitali.
Yes.
Vanez.
Yes.
Kalwinski.
Yes.
Ulacki.
Yes.
Higgs. Emerson.
Yes.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Yes. Claims passed, 7-0, 2 absent. Public hearing, there is none. Moving on to communications. Does anybody have any communications? Hearing none, seeing none, communications is now closed. Moving on to committee reports.
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Kowinski.
council as a whole will be bringing out 15-15.
Any other committee reports?
Mr. President,
Councilwoman Vanez.
I would like to announce the upcoming Community and Crime Watch meetings. On Friday, June 5th at 1 p.m., Edison on the Road. We'll meet at the Golden Manor Senior Apartments. Wednesday, May 27th, Jefferson Crime Watch will meet at Jefferson School at 6:30 p.m. Pulaski Park Neighborhood Association will meet Tuesday, May 26th, 6:30 p.m. at the American Legion. And I do believe that's all that's coming up. And that is how change happens, one person, one gesture, one moment at a time.
Any other committee reports? Committee reports is now closed. Moving on to ordinance, third and final passage.
1515, an ordinance to establish rules and regulations for the discharge of wastewater into the wastewater treatment systems of the sanitary district of Hammond.
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Kowinski.
move for final passage of 15-15.
Second. There's a motion by Councilman Kowinski, second by Councilman Spitali for final passage of 1515. Is there any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Councilman Kowinski.
I'd like to propose an amendment, and that is to amend out the current page 21 in the document and replace it with the new page 21 that the council has been given, as well as the clerk.
Second.
There's a motion by Councilman Kowinski to amend 1515 with a page,
Page 21.
page 21, a second by Councilman Spitali. Is there any discussion on that? Any discussion on the amended version? Carmen, roll call vote on the amended version, 1515.
Markovich.
Yes.
Spitali.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes.
Kalwinski.
Yes.
Yulaki.
Yes.
Higgs. Emerson.
Yes.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Yes, the amended version passes 7-0, 2 absent. Now 1515 as written. Carmen, or
Chairman?
Councilman Markovich?
I don't know if either Jeff or want to maybe say something just to let people know what this is all about and what we're updating and so forth and all that, just so people got an idea.
Again, this is just a,
Could you please give your title?
oh, I'm sorry, I'm Jeff Massey, Pre-Tribute Coordinator for the Hammond Sanitary District. This is just a update of an ordinance that's already existing for the city of Hammond. It was a required change made by EPA and IDEM, what they call their streamlining rules. Couple little changes, well, a couple of local limits, a little bit of change on some little change on fees, but everything else is basically the same thing that exists now. It only affects the major industrial users in Hammond. Excuse me, it doesn't affect any residents or commercial users.
Basically, those that put more of the junk in there is going to have to pay for it now, basically.
Right, it's the larger users, people who put a large volume or higher concentration of waste or more of a industrial type people, the Unilevers, the Cargills of the city. This is what this covers.
Thank you.
Any other question?
Thank you, Mr. Massey.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Carmen, roll call vote on 1515 as written.
Markovich.
Yes.
Spitali.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes.
Kalwinski.
Yes.
Yulaki.
Yes.
Higgs. Emerson.
Yes.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Yes. Ordinance 1515 passes 7-0, 2 absent. Moving on to introduction of ordinances.
1520, an ordinance creating a new fund, Fund Number 221, for the City of Hammond for purposes of appropriating a crash reduction grant.
President,
Councilman Spitali.
move for first and second reading, refer to council as a whole.
Second.
It's a motion by Councilman Spitali, second by Councilman Emerson, to place 1520 in council as a whole. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, first and second?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? First and second passes.
1521, an ordinance to appropriate funds within the Hammond Police Department Crash Reduction Grants Fund.
Mr. President,
Councilman Spitali.
first and second reading, refer to council as a whole, with a public hearing set for June 22nd, 2015.
Motion by Councilman Spitali, second by Councilman Kowinski. On first and second on 1521, place in council as a whole with a public hearing on June 22nd, 2015. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? First and second passes. That concludes introduction of ordinances. Moving on to resolutions.
15R11, resolution of the Common Council of the City of Hammond approving development agreement and declaring its official intent to undertake the financing of the construction of the facilities of the Thrupport Intermodal LLC.
Mr. Chairman.
Councilman Kowinski.
I move for passage of 15R-11.
Second.
There's a motion by Councilman Kowinski, second by Councilman Markovich for final passage of 15R11. Is there any discussion? Any discussion on 15R11? Carmen, roll call vote on 15R11.
Markovich. Spitali.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes.
Kowinski.
Yes.
Yolaki.
Yes.
Higgs. Emerson.
Yes.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Yes, resolution 15R11 passes 7-0, 2 absent.
15R12, a resolution of the Common Council of the City of Hammond, Indiana, related to certain water contract revenues.
Councilman Kowinski.
Move for passage of 15R-12.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Kowinski, second by Councilman Spitali for final passage of 15R12. Is there any discussion? Any discussion on 15R12? Carmen, roll call vote.
Markovich.
Yes.
Spitali.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes.
Kowinski.
Yes.
Yolaki.
Yes.
Higgs. Emerson.
Yes.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Yes, 15R12 passes 7-0, 2 absent. That concludes our resolutions. Moving on to new and unfinished business.
Mr. President,
Councilman Emerson.
I move for third and final passage on ordinance 15-16.
Second.
It's a motion by Councilman Emerson, second by Councilman Spitali. Carmen, would you like to read that opening first?
1516, an ordinance amending ordinance number 8514, also known as the Hammond zoning ordinance and Hammond ordinance number 9188, for purposes of amending the planned unit development district ordinance for the Columbia Center planned unit development.
Okay, Councilman Emerson,
Mr. President,
go ahead.
this is the last phase of the revitalizing of the Columbia Center, PUD, the Columbia Center. Previous changes that have been going on for 10 years have sought to improve and stabilize the neighborhood. Those of us that have been around a little while remember 15 years ago what the center looked like, and I'm just really happy that they're in the final phase. When you take Golden Manor and Saxony and everything else, this is going to be really great. So feeling really good about it, and we have to go through the motions to complete it.
Any other discussion? Carmen, roll call vote on 1516.
Markovich.
Yes.
Spitali.
Yes.
Vines.
Yes.
Kowinski.
Yes.
Yolaki.
Yes.
Higgs. Emerson.
Yes.
Hinojosa. Opinker.
Yes, 1516 passes 7-0, 2 absent. That concludes new and finished business. Moving on to,
Mr. President, I'm not done.
oh,
Under
okay.
new and unfinished business.
I'm
I
sorry.
was waiting for you to.
Sorry, Councilwoman.
That's okay. I would like a letter sent to Mr. Rich Powers with INDOT regarding the condition of Calumet Avenue from 165th Street going north to Sibley. I so move.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Vines, second by Councilman Emerson to send IDOT a letter in regards to the Calumet Avenue rush,
165th north to Sibley.
165th north to Sibley. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Granted. Any other
Yes, Mr. President.
Councilwoman Vines.
I would like to announce that the East Side Community Council is presenting Talk to the Hand, Learn American Sign Language at a conversational level. This will be from June 2nd through June 25th, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. At the Hub of Innovation on Homan Avenue. The fee is $150, which includes course materials. If they get enough people to sign up, they will have Saturday classes as well. If you would like more information, you can call Miss Cynthia Lyles at 219-803-6541. And one more thing, Mr. President. I was at a Crime Watch meeting the other night, and I did not comment on an accusation that was made that our city council meetings are edited. I didn't comment at the Crime Watch meeting because I wanted to absolutely verify, and I have. We all know Jake Jacobs. He records the city council meetings. You can find the archived meetings on gohammond.tv. They are not edited. I just wanted to make that announcement because it just gives the wrong impression when somebody is out there saying that our meetings are edited and then put on our city website. So they are not edited. They are there in their entirety. They are there from the day that gohammond.tv started airing the council meetings. So thank you very much.
Any other new and finished business?
Mr. President,
Councilman Emerson?
we'd just like to wish everyone a safe and reflective Memorial Day. Memorial Day, just the way I keep the two straight as a veteran, is for the veterans that have given their life for our freedom. Veterans Day is quite another thing. Councilman Spitali, actually the mayor and myself we're all still around, and that's kind of what that's what I remember. That's what that day's for. Shoot off fireworks, well, I started thinking that I think it's inappropriate, but really that's why we all serve, so you can do whatever you want on holidays. So I really think though out of respect, and it's kind of blended into police officers, firemen, and even family members that have passed. So, and there is the Mohawks Parade. I don't want to steal Councilman Kowinski's thunder, but it's Monday, 11 o'clock is a step-off time. And so everyone have a safe one.
Any other new and finished business? New and finished business is now closed. Now we move on to public expression. Our only speaker of the night will be Ms. Carlotta Blake King.
Thank you, President Pinker. I just have a couple of questions. Once an ordinance has been passed, how long does it take to get on the ordinance line? I mean, how long does it take to actually that I can go on the website and review it? Because you all have passed some ordinances and I can't find
You
them.
can probably come to the office and get a copy if it's not too much in length or
Oh, they
whatever.
will give us a copy without going through all of that red tape?
Pardon me?
We can come to the council office and get a copy?
That or a clerk's office, depending. See one of your councilmen at large or district councilmen or whatever.
So you don't have to fill out that-
Copy, whatever.
Okay,
It takes
thank-
time for when the clerk's office puts them online.
Okay, thank you very much. And secondly, I just need clarification, Councilwoman Vines, on a report you made at the East Hammond Crime Watch meeting regarding the $25,000 for the lights. Could you explain that?
Yes, I will after public expression.
Yes, this isn't a debate issue here.
Okay, well, the only reason I just want to know if is it the same thing that planning and development is doing? I see an article in the newspaper today advertising the security light program under planning and development, and contact person is Gloria Mabry. And it sort of conflicts with what was said, in my opinion. I could absolutely be wrong, and I stand corrected if I'm wrong. It's a conflict in terms of what was said at the Crime Watch meeting regarding her receiving the $25,000 from the mayor for this security light program. Thank you very much.
Mr. President,
Councilwoman
I'd
Vines.
like to return to new and unfinished business.
Need a motion to return to new and unfinished business. It's a motion by Councilwoman Vines. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Spitali. All those in favor?
Aye.
Back to new and unfinished business.
With regard to the security light program, the security light program was run by or administrated by the UEA many years ago. When that went away, community development took the program over and they used HUD dollars. When they administered the program and used HUD dollars, there were income requirements for that program. The HUD dollars went away. We were without the program for a couple of years. Many of you know that I am president of Edison Community Watch, which is a subsidiary of Hammond Community Watch. Hammond Community Watch requested a grant through Mayor McDermott's gaming grant committee. We were awarded last year a $25,000 grant. I didn't say that. Councilman Higgs said $25,000. Last year we were awarded $25,000 from the mayor's gaming grant and or the gaming committee. We funded 60 lights for the residents of the city of Hammond. We funded National Night Out, and we also funded the support of the Crime Watch groups and made a very nice donation to the Hammond Police Department for the crossing guard vests. So those are just a couple of the things that we do with the money. I might point out that last year, one district monopolized the number of lights that were received. So this year, what we decided to do, I worked with UEA, I worked with community development, and I am the one who manages the program. And we decided that this year we are going to give 10 lights per district. There are 60 lights available. There are 6 districts, so each district will get 10 lights, so one district does not monopolize over the other. And if you have any further questions, Ms. King, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you.
We're not getting in a debate on the floor like this after the meeting, right? Need a motion to go back to regular order of business?
So move.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Vines, second by Councilman Spitali. All those in favor?
Aye.
Back to regular order of business. Need a motion to adjourn?
Adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Emerson, second by Councilman Kowinski. All those in favor? Opposed? Meeting adjourned.